Pokémon Legends, ZA, Episode 1. I would have liked to deliver this at the title screen, but it seems like they put us through the character creator and even a cutscene first, so rather than wait through that, I guess I'll just deliver my short warning right here on this language selection screen. These videos aren't recorded for the sake of providing viewer entertainment. I'm not exactly a Let's Player or a streamer or anything like that. Not trying to grow a channel or community here. These are really just personal video diaries or an archive of sorts, for me to practice putting my thoughts into words and to put myself into the habit of playing video games a bit more frequently than I usually would. Though I guess I don't have to worry about anyone clicking on these videos by accident, considering larger games like this tend to have a certain gravity to them, in the sense that larger channels tend to have all viewers gravitate towards them. And I guess, thankfully, that acts as a sort of smokescreen for me, so nobody's gonna come my way for the wrong reasons. But in case anyone did, just want to have that warning at the very start. With that out of the way, I did actually go to this character creator just to see if there was a way to get to the title screen quickly before we get into any real meat of the game, but it seems like we actually get into the meat of the game before the title screen, which is why I had to do everything at the start here. Going to name my character Brioche, after Boron Brioche from the Fuga series. And just loosely, I guess the character is going to be kind of aesthetically inspired by Boron Brioche. My idea for this character is just that they're a kind of farmer kid or something from the boonies, moving to the big city for the first time. Why are they moving there? Not exactly sure. Maybe we'll explore that later, but I guess it doesn't really matter. And other than that farmer backstory being inspired by Boron Brioche, we're also going to have the general looks of this character be inspired by Boron as much as we can, I guess. I think generally speaking, Boron Brioche has a soft look with these yellow and, I guess, sort of brownish colors on his fur. Kind of decided on all of these ahead of time, but usually whenever I get into a game, it takes several hours on the character creator to actually decide on something I'll like. Because it's usually around that time when I try to decide what kind of character I'm going to be playing as, if I come up with some kind of vague backstory or something like that. Thankfully for this game, it was pretty quick, since before it even came out, I guess I decided I wanted this character to be based a little bit on Boron, since I played Fuga recently. And here's our farmer kid, I guess, moving to the city for the first time. I saw a little bit of this opening cutscene when I was trying to find the title screen, but I guess we can get into it proper now. Something's gone wrong at Prism Tower. Dispatch a team from the company to investigate. We cannot allow more disturbances in Lumio City on our watch. Ah, there he is. The old man. Seems like we're in some kind of first-person perspective. The strongest Mega Evolution user must be found. Yeah, the way the eyes closed and open and all that. Was someone just like lying on the ground? Oh wait, are we... Is this the same perspective? Well, that's us, but we're like in the perspective of someone behind. Arriving at the Gare de Lumios momentarily. Oh, into the bag? Okay, wait. Oh, I think, yeah. Because it's a Legends CA game, right? Okay, I think I know what's going on. Well, I guess we'll get into that later. I mean, it's kind of like in the title, right? It's a Z game, so... Anyway, your train has arrived in Lumio City. Very fancy haircut for a farmer kid, but we'll just say they got a big makeover for their move to the city. We'll probably make over this look as soon as we get the option, I guess, but... This haircut might not stay. Probably won't. We made it too. That's one big travel bag. Hope you enjoy your visit to Lumios. Visit, huh? I think we're staying, right? Oh, look at this art. It's so cute. It's kind of like, oh, those are Poké dolls, I guess. Lumio City awaits. Time to leave to the ticket gate. Yeah, we're not going home. It looks good. Wow. Maybe because it's on Switch 2 or... Well, it's also on Switch 1, but... It just looks a lot different from how Scarlet and Violet looked. Or maybe it's just been a while and I don't remember. I can't wait to see what kinds of Pokémon we're gonna meet. Me too. You can find wild Pokémon even inside the city here. Yeah, that's the big thing. What's this then? Some kind of a cookie platter? Or whatever it's called, a cookie tin? Ready for some Pokémon battles, huh? You, old woman. Furfru, I want one. Looking good. I'm hoping to have some invigorating Pokémon battles here in Lumio City. I don't really come up with backstories before I get really into the game, it just sort of happens as we play it. And as we're playing it right now, I'm wondering, does Brioche care about Pokémon battles? A farmer out from the countryside? Maybe. Maybe everyone just loves Pokémon battles in this world. So Kalos, huh? The view out the train window was spectacular. It was like the very essence of the Kalos region. Yeah, it did actually look really good, I noticed. And even at this train station, the train tracks just look kinda good. The airport was farther from the city than you'd expect, huh? No airport in the city. In the biggest city in Kalos. I'll cherish everything you've got to offer, Lumios. You'll be glad I'm here. Beyond these gates, a brilliant life full of Pokémon awaits you. If you're not from around here, get ready. The sights of Lumios will knock your socks off. Yeah, I'll just imagine that Brioche has never been to a city in general. Lived his entire life on the countryside, and this is the first city he's going to. And it's like the biggest city in the region. There's so many cafes in Lumios. My dad's gonna take an hour just to pick where to go. Says Staryu. When you've just spent 13 hours on a plane, it's only natural to feel a bit worn out. A lot of people flying in and then taking the train, I guess. I guess the rest of these guys are just staying on the train then. I like how they kind of turn to look at you. Oh, can we hear that one talking? The hotel, huh? Lumios has more than history. It's got ambition too. They're always trying new things here. I've heard Lumios has changed a lot lately. I'm hoping to find out more about that. Lately, huh? Like you've been there before. But I have. I played the original game. I'm excited to see the changes too. Yeah, I guess Lumios is just kind of built as a big circle, isn't it? You can even see the curvature from out here. But it's probably much bigger than this curvature implies, isn't it? Considering it's much larger than it was in the original game. Okay, beyond the gates. Our adventure awaits. I like that. It just kind of transitions into the cutscene through the white light. Are you surprised, Brioche? I know I am. It looks good. Oh, and there are starters already. Okay, we're good to go. Get ready for the spotlight again, you three. Chico. Snort. Toto. A weird starter 3, considering 2 of them are from the same generation, just feels kinda weird. But I guess they had their reasons, huh? Today's mission is to add to our ranks. We'll spread the word about how great Hotel Z is, and once there's a guest who looks like they've got what it takes, we'll recruit him to the cause. Now we need a tourist who really looks the part. Oh, do we look like a tourist? I guess we do, even if we're a farmer from the countryside. We've got that wide-eyed look like we've never been here before. Excuse me, yeah, hi. You just arrived at the Gare de Lumios, right? Is that Gare or Gare? I don't know. And judging by that big old travel bag, I've got a hunch you're a tourist. You got it. Enthusiastic. Phew, if you turned out to be a local, I would have thought I was losing my grip on reality. And you're about my height. We'll look nice standing side by side. What does that mean? Listen, before you get to touristing, would you mind helping me out with something? I just need to film you saying Hotel Z's a hidden gem of Lumios. Easy, right? Oh. You mean looking good for the camera? It's that kind of thing. No worries if you're staying somewhere else. I just need a hand advertising the hotel. I'm going to assume that we don't have anywhere else to stay, but that's probably in character for what I'm imagining Brioche. No plans when arriving in the city. Just assume that they could, I don't know, sleep under a tree somewhere or something. Sound good? Okay. Sound good? Good. Okay. Lights, camera. Actually, let's wait a minute. The sound from that ad is going to drown everything out. Welcome to Lumios City, where people and Pokémon flourish together. I like this as an intro thing. It makes sense for them to deliver this to like tourists right outside of the train station, I guess. But it's also our introduction to the game. My name is Jet, and I am the CEO of Quasartico Inc. Is it Quasartico? I don't know. Pokémon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. They thrive abundantly, right here in our midst. In fact, so many Pokémon now grace us with their presence that we've begun setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably alongside us. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's up to all of us to work with them so we can live in harmony. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokémon, we're imagining a new future for the city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumios, so our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. A city even more beautiful than before awaits all of us. We hope you'll bear that in mind and pardon our construction work. The mega evolution of Lumios City is coming, brought to you by Quasartico Inc. Great ad. Thanks, guys. I like how that CEO thinks, even if our ad did keep us from filming. This city and its Pokémon are a wonder. I know you'll love them both. And on that note, let's get to filming. Hang on. Where'd your bag go? Damn, lost your bag already? How clumsy. So, you hired a Pokémon to carry your stuff? Not a bad idea. News to me. Wait, so it snagged your bag? Sorry I distracted you with the video stuff. I'll make up for it though. We'll catch that Pokémon. We have main missions in the game, okay. We'll get our travel bag back. Come on, we gotta chase after that Pokémon, she says. No time to talk to people, I guess. Went into that alley there. We're not gonna try to break the bounds of the tutorial here. We'll just play along with it. Just kinda take it easy. Come here, you. Hey, give me that. Stop that. I guess this wasn't just a wild Pokémon randomly messing with you. Seems like the Pancham that scooted off with your stuff belonged to somebody after all. Hey, what's your name? Brioche. Got it. My name's Tawny. We'll figure this out together, don't you worry. Come on, Pancham. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag this tacky. Maybe he was trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops. Bet they'll pat us on the back. Yeah. Brioche's bag is an eyesore. How fitting. We'll get a better one. We'll be living that ritzy, fancy city life soon enough. That nice bag happens to belong to my tourist friend here. Hey, you're Tawny. I can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy, from the ZA Royale. How could you forget already? Yeah, and I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. Oh, now I remember. You two weren't much of a challenge. That stings, but I guess fair. Listen up. We'll return your bag. If you battle us right now... That makes no sense, I was gonna say. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait till nightfall. Shut up. Pancham's itching for another shot at you. That's why it snagged the bag. Probably. I'm glad you care about what Pancham wants, but I'm not about to let you battle me 2-on-1. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? I'm just a kind of helpful gal. I'm just a helpful kind of gal, really. Your bag got stolen, right? So what's your next step here? Take it back ourselves. We don't have Pokémon. Oh, I guess it leads into the same thing either way. As it does. That's right. And you've got 3 Pokémon right here, ready to help. Whatever. Just hurry up, or it'll be night anyway. Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokémon you'll battle with. And here's our choice. So, which Pokémon is it gonna be? We got Chikorita. That's Chikorita, the leaf Pokémon. It can shoot out super sharp leaves. You want to battle together with Chikorita? Let me think. We got Totodile. That's Totodile, the big jaw Pokémon. It can blast out mighty jets of water and bite like a champ. Let me think. And Tepig. The odd one out, I guess. That's Tepig, the fire pig Pokémon. It breathes fantastic flames from its nose. You want to battle together, etc., etc. Let me think. I want to battle with Pancham. That Pancham's already spoken for. You don't really want it, right? Yeah, I do. Excuse you? Pancham is my Pokémon. Oh. Back in the countryside, we all just shared Pokémon. Is that not normal here? Okay. I mean, Tawny's sharing her Pokémon with us, so that's normal. At least, that's what Brioche thinks. As if we could lose to someone who's only now picking out their Pokémon. Just pick one already. None of them have a prayer against my Pancham. I just really like this Pancham, though. Yeah, think it over. And choose a different Pokémon. Sheesh, don't scare me like that. I don't know what I'd have done if you tried to pick Pancham. You'd scream at us, that's what you did. Let's leave. We are now testing the bounds of the tutorial. Where are you going? Don't you need your bag? Okay. We'll fight, but we don't like it. I'm deciding Brioche doesn't really like fighting that much. But we'll do it. For the bag. And we're picking Chikorita. I already decided long before the game came out. Kind of one of my favorite starters. I usually go water type, but I think for Generation 2 I originally picked Chikorita, so It's kind of one of the few grass types that I choose amongst all the water types. And also, I mean, considering all of these are probably gonna Mega Evolve. Mega Meganium, right? It's just funny. Mega Meganium. Alright, I know this is a lot, but enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumio City. How much longer are you gonna drag your feet? I know, I have been. I'm ready. All that waiting drained my momentum. Time to get back into gear. No way am I gonna get beaten by a Pokemon first timer. Real quick, I'll tell you the very basics of Pokemon battles. You gotta order your new buddy Chikorita to use its moves to attack the other Pokemon. If the opposing Pokemon's HP, hit points, fall to 0, you win. It's all news to Brioche. You're going down. Pancham gave us a shot at revenge, and we won't miss. I respect that spirit, but you're gonna have egg on your face, for real, if you lose to a newbie. Hey, focus up, Tawny. You're dealing with me. Oh, I know. Hope you'll put up a little more of a fight than you did last time. I know it's your first match, but you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strengths. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense too. Okay. It's not like we're new to Pokemon battles, us the player, but this is like a whole new world for Pokemon battles, isn't it? We'll try not to lose in the tutorial. From here on out, we're partners. Brioche and Chikorita, whose name we haven't given yet. Both of us, partners with me, a three-way partnership, in which we'll take on the world, or something. I guess just this one city. That's good advice. Too bad I'll beat you before you can use it. You are challenged by Andy, the backpacker. And she sent out Pancham. Go Chikorita, whose name we haven't given yet. Hold down ZL to focus on the opposing Pokemon you want to target. It's like Dark Souls. And then use A or other buttons to order your Pokemon to use moves. Once all the opposing trainer's Pokemon have had their HP reduced to 0, you win. Use Tail Whip. And Tackle. What does Tackle do again, or rather Tail Whip? I don't remember. We might as well use Tail Whip while we're doing nothing else. It's like a completely different strategy. Now you have to consider using moves that don't have to compete like for the same slot in the turn. Because you can use multiple moves like before your other move is ready. So in this case, Tail Whip is actually optimal. You really held your own, but this was supposed to make us feel better, not you. Well, don't steal people's bags next time. We lost. Yeah. How embarrassing. And to a newbie at that, I'm more disappointed in myself than Pancham. Please tell me you won, Andre. Andre? Nope. Can't believe I thought I'd score a next day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We even lose together. Damn, that's rough. Sucks to be them. Well, it was good to get some practice. Come battle us again sometime. Have we forgiven them for stealing our bag? Maybe if they give it back. No way, we're not dealing with you again. Not even if we meet during the Royale. You can have your bag back. Pancham says sorry. Now au revoir. Yeah, French, right. That's what this city is. It's a good thing I chose a Fuga-inspired name since that game is also French-based, sort of. Are brioches from France? I don't actually know. I don't even really know what a brioche is. I've seen pictures of some. But I don't know concretely what it is. Have I ever had a brioche? You retrieved your travel bag. We did it. Come on. Brioche doesn't know what this is. He's that far in the past. From his podunk town. Am I missing something? Yeah, a fist bump. Put them knuckles out. You want us to punch you? That's huge, winning your first battle. You and your new buddy must have been meant to meet. Why don't you keep Chikorita as your partner? Something tells me you two are gonna be great together. Yeah, us three, because I'm also in the picture. Don't you forget it. The three of us, partners. This'll be fun. Here, have Chikorita's Pokeball too. We keep Pokemon in these to bring him around with us. Oh really? Brioche doesn't know this. From his town, they all just kind of wander around, hence why everyone shares the Pokemon. No sense of ownership. Chico. Chikorita looks as happy as you are. Yeah, fist bump me. I kind of like that. It's sort of like Brioche was trying to use the fist bump on the wrong target, because he doesn't understand what the fist bump gesture is. But I guess Chikorita fist bumped us with its head, or something. You became Chikorita's trainer. You've got the makings of a terrific duo. Don't worry, Brioche. You're gonna love being a Pokemon trainer. The battle zone has activated, apparently. Oh, is it nighttime already? Have we spent all day just kind of hanging around, battling those two guys? No, we chatted too long. It's night already. And here we are in a battle zone, rotten luck. We don't have time for a full explanation right now, but here's the gist. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. Yeah, street rules. It's vicious here in Lumio City at night. But I know a safe place we can go. We'll have these two Pokemon take care of your bag. Totodile and Tepig, you got this. Snort. Toto. They'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus those two can climb fences and get into places where people can't follow them. Unfortunately, that won't work for us. So we gotta get out of this battle zone. Follow me. Right behind you. Sure thing. I guess we can press up on the D-pad for... Oh, come on out. Yeah. You're coming with us. Chikorita, whose name we still haven't given yet. Alright, that way. Staying away from the main street, I guess. We're almost there. What have we got here? A pair of battle zone loiterers. You must be after a Pokemon battle. So square up and give me your best shot. No, wait, my friend here isn't part of... I don't believe anyone asked you. Sounds like you gotta beat her, Brioche. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. It's vicious. No mercy in the city streets. The points I earned from trouncing you will propel me up the ranks. Okay, I haven't forgotten how to play yet. We are challenged by Brigitte, the waitress. And she sent out Cleffa. Kick back Cleffa's ass. Do a tail whip. Okay, yeah, that is defense. Is Leafage actually... Don't know if that's physical or special, I don't remember. Yeah, it seemed like trying to use Tail Whip there prevented us from using the other attacks immediately. So you kind of want to slot it in a little bit better than I just did. In Final Fantasy terms, I guess it would be no clipping is what it would be called. Another night spent battling in the ZA Royale, with no points to show for it. She even tried a 2-on-1 at us. That's not fair. Anything goes in the city streets. Wait a second, are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you. I wasted precious nighttime on the most useless opponent in the battle zone, and you still lost. Okay, wow, Brioche, you're something. I don't know about that. Humble farmer folk. You and Chikorita have some serious teamwork going on. Anyway, that was a good lesson in how intense the battle zones can be. So here's my advice as your kind new friend, who loves helping people. Let's get the heck out of here, before someone else comes after us looking to battle. Come on now. You gotta walk with us the entire time. Can we pet you? Not yet. I'm sure there's gonna be something like that later. Oh. These guys actually look, like the real deal. From the brief glimpse at them, yeah. Look, I'm trying to get our hotel guests to safety. Would you please let us through? Too bad for your guest. Once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. If that's how you want to play it, then take me on. The legendary, unobtainable Pokémon, only for that one NPC. It's been how many years since the release of XY? I don't remember. A Floette with a black flower, huh? You don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. Oh, does it battle super well? Don't hit them! Oh. Right, this one's infected, or it's otherwise altered by the weapon, right? From all those years ago. Was that the lore? I think that was the lore. Q-Ruru. Nicely done, Floette. But maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts, huh? Is that like a special move that they can't normally learn? I don't actually know. Brioche, let me introduce you to Floette. She's a very special Pokémon. She's apparently 3,000 years old, yeah. And thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's head to our safe spot, Hotel Z. Gotta respect the 3,000-year-old Pokémon, even if we do shove it into a tiny ball. Speaking of, come on out. Gonna bring you out every time. You can relax now. We're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z's just through here. Camping the entrance and the exit seems like it should be against the rules, but I guess there are no rules once you're actually inside the battle zone. Through here. Oh yeah, it is just right there. And if I try to leave? Not that way. Okay. Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. And what are you, like the bellhop? We pride ourselves in offering the most tranquil, relaxing stays around. To all the guests we don't have. Come on in. I like this music. Let's head into the hotel for now. If it loads too fast, we won't see any of that stuff. I'm back as... Is it AZ or as? I don't actually... I'm sure they pronounced it in a trailer or something. Let me try to think back. AZ... Well, they capitalize it as AZ, but I'll just look it up later. I'm just going to assume it's AZ for now. Like Daisy, except AZ. Good news, we've got a guest. He's huge. We cannot sit in the chairs, unfortunately. I always like sitting in chairs whenever I'm ending the episode, just like to sit down my character whenever I'm ending an episode and preparing for the next one, taking a little break between them. Like to have my characters take a break too. We'll just have to find something else to do, I guess. Where's my bag? You guys didn't lose it, did you? Oh, there it is. I should have trusted them. This is the hotel's owner. Say hi. So this is the owner of the travel bag sitting over there. Yeah. We were like switching the perspectives from one to the other in the opening cutscene. That's right, this is Brioche. He stepped off the train at the Gare de Lumios and right into a world of trouble. But he battled his way out, clicked with my Chikorita perfectly. So I entrusted him with Chikorita as a partner. A wise decision. People in Pokémon meet when fate dictates it should be so. Yeah, it felt like they were meant to be a team. But then night fell and we got caught up in the ZA Royale stuff, so I brought him here. I see. I was concerned when a bag arrived with no owner. That is why I sent Floette out to seek you. It seems my worries were unfounded. No, I'm glad you did. Floette saved our skins with her Light of Ruin. It's a heck of a move. You're so wise, Az. I can almost believe you really are 3,000 years old, like you always say. I said I'd pronounce it AZ, but then I reverted back to Az. I guess Az just sounds normal. Maybe I'll just swap between AZ and Az whenever I feel like it. Brioche. I believe you have been led here because this is where you are meant to be. I am AZ, and as the owner of Hotel Z, I welcome you. Pray allow me a few words. I hope you'll indulge me as your host. Tawny entrusting you with Chikorita makes you its keeper, a Pokémon trainer. I'm sure Brioche knows what that is, but doesn't know what it entails in full. So it's good that he's getting the down low. So hear me now, Brioche, for Pokémon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokémon possesses great power of its own, and it will wield that power for a Pokémon trainer it has placed its faith in. I urge you to treasure your Pokémon, and never betray that faith. That is all I wish to say. Room 202 is yours to use. We got it. The key to room 202. Yep, that's the key. You can take the elevator to the second floor. Rest up for tonight, then come meet me down here in the lobby tomorrow morning. Great. Cool. Fantastic even. Lumios has been kind today. What auspicious new meetings she has brought us. Time to hit the hay, don't you think? Meet me here in the lobby tomorrow morning. Oh, we can't throw out the Pokeball because we're holding the bag with our hand. Well, that's fine. And you? Q-Roo-Roo. It's a well-worn elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? The only one. The only one we're allowed to. Ritzy. At least, in Brioche's eyes, I guess it might be kind of run down compared to other hotels. Ah, but that's ritzy. Yeah, I would hang that in my hotel too. What's this one of? Is there like a first person or something? Actually, saving your progress. The autosave function will automatically save your progress for you as you play. You can also manually save. Okay, good to know. Close your game, you'll resume your adventure from whenever, wherever, your progress was last saved. Good to know. Safety save, just in case. And it seems like we can access our boxes from the very get-go. Pokemon sent to your boxes for safekeeping. You can access them in your boxes anytime, as long as you aren't in the middle of a battle. When you heal your party Pokemon at the center, the Pokemon in your boxes will have their health restored as well. Good. It's always bad when you capture a Pokemon on low health and find out you kept them in the box on low health or poisoned or asleep for however long you've had them in the box, sometimes up to several days. And our satchel, with 3 potions, I guess taken from home, and the key to room 202. And here's Chikorita. Chikorita is a size classification M. I guess that means medium. And let's see, we've got Tackle, Leafage, and Tail Whip. Can't swap any of that out. We're kind of all-rounder right now, except slightly higher in defense. I don't remember what Chikorita's stats are. Would it be better to have attack or special attack on Chikorita? I don't actually remember. And actually, was Leafage physical? It was. I guess that might mean that Chikorita is actually a physical attacker, maybe. This Pokemon is pretty docile by nature. I don't know what that means, but I guess it means it takes plenty of siestas. Brioche too, I guess. And that's it. But we can actually change the nickname from here. In other games, it was always kind of a pain to change the nickname. Normally you'd be able to change the nickname when you catch it. It didn't happen for when we received Chikorita this time. But I guess we can change the nickname from the menu at any point, rather than going to the name raider or whatever equivalent there would be in whatever other game. Did they start doing this ever since Scarlet and Violet, or even before that? I don't remember how you changed names in Scarlet and Violet. Might have also just been through the menu. So the nickname we're going to go with, which again I decided on a little bit beforehand, well, just in general, for the nicknames on all the Pokemon, we are going to nickname all the Pokemon we catch. We're not going to worry too much about creating the most creative nicknames for every Pokemon. Just gonna have a little bit of fun with it, naming them all after food. And if they end up kind of cheesy or something, then we're just going to accept that and move on. And for our partner Pokemon, I'm actually a little bit undecided between Tater and Garnish. Tater's just a little bit too silly, but I kind of like I mean, the joke is that a lot of people say that Chikorita looks like a potato, and Tater's a pretty fun name, but when it evolves, I'm not sure that's going to apply, really. I'm just going to go with Garnish, then. That is food-related, and leaf-related, I guess. Plant-related. And it'll still apply whenever it becomes a Meganium, I guess. There are probably better names, but this is what we're going with. Garnish, our partner. That's room 203. Gonna knock on every door that isn't ours before we move on. Oh yeah, I was looking for a first-person view if there even is one. Or at least like camera controls. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Help in settings. Tourist hits. Wow. Contextualized. How fun. Game controls. Okay, wait. If ZR is aim, maybe that's our camera control basically. And focusing is our target, yeah. So when you target, all of the buttons become moves and plus moves on off, whatever that means. And we can rotate the camera with R plus right stick while holding down ZL, apparently. While R does nothing when not doing any of that stuff. Strange. I'll have to figure that out later, I guess. That's how we change target, with the right stick then. And then we do R and right stick just to rotate the camera. Okay. Alright, and the basic controls are select, send out, and call back. Crouch and rise, which we can't do while holding the bag, I guess. Oh, and there's a photo mode, which we don't have yet. Oh, and Mega Evolution is right stick, apparently. Have fun. Yeah, ZL and ZR don't do anything when we're not, well, I guess because we're carrying the bag. Also locked. And just to be safe, the last door... Okay, no one's knowing on the other side as foreshadowing for meeting someone later. You unlock the door with your key. All of this for free, huh? It is free, right? Brioche doesn't have any money. I guess that's our bathroom. Seems like a pretty big bathroom. Kinda like it. Very comfortable. Someone's left you water and other amenities atop the chest of drawers. That's a fancy name, chest of drawers. We just call it a drawer from where I'm from. They're fancy here in Lumios. Rest until tomorrow, yeah. Actually, we'll stay up all night. Okay, never mind. It's boring, staying up all night. Hey, sorry, I know I said you should sleep, but can we talk for a sec? Begging your pardon, dear guest. I neglected to show you our hotel's true gem, a stunning panorama. That means, come on, you gotta see the roof. Bit late now, but welcome to Lumios City. It looks good. It's got its weird parts, but it's a good place. I like it here. Listen, I owe Az big time for all the help he's given me since I got here. I want to do right by him in return. Not to put you on the spot, but think you could give me a hand? I mean, we're also staying here for free. I might have missed it during the conversation when we first came in and talked to Az, but I'm pretty sure we're not exactly paying for our stay here. Free room and board means we kind of owe them, I guess. Yeah. Be more enthusiastic though, we'll help you out. Thanks, that means a lot. We know how to do this now. We're city folk now. Mission complete. Meanwhile, a boy accompanied by a Zygarde cell. Was he also brought here because Lumios requires him? I'm not sure how the Zygarde cell had any effect on us staying at the hotel. We just kind of met Tawny by random chance, nothing to do with that. But I guess seeing the cell just tips off as that maybe we're trusted by Zygarde or something. Anyway, we should wake up to the alarm. It's, very annoying. The next day. Your alarm is going off. Mission 3. Our new life in Lumios. Mission complete. We're living life in Lumios. Now I guess our objective is to meet up with our new friend. Can we actually see the bathroom? I want to see the ritzy bathroom. Alright, no naps. No open doors. Okay. Oh, I do want to see the roof though. Having the free cam while out on the roof it's a bit different from being in the cutscene. Being able to fully take in the actual explorable open world. And it seems fairly sizable. Not like the biggest in the world, but we can go all the way over there to where that one building is, the Quasartico CEO's, not CEO, the company building, I guess. It's actually a bit further than I would have thought the size of this game was. I guess we'll find out how big it really feels once we get free reign of the whole area. Ah, trendy music. First thing in the morning. Hoo-roo-roo. Morning. Yesterday was pretty hectic, huh? Your bag gets stolen, then you get dragged into the ZA Royale. It must have been a lot to handle. That term keeps coming up. We don't know what that means. The ZA Royale is a big Pokémon battle tournament that's taking Lumiose by storm. I'm competing in it too, actually. You really like battling, huh? Brioche can't exactly relate. Not yet. I'm trying to become the strongest trainer around, so I can help protect Lumiose. This is actually what I wanted to help with. Remember? Our talk last night on the roof? You want us to battle. We don't know what we signed up for. I know this is sudden, but can you join the ZA Royale too, Brioche? Come again? Me? Compete? No, we're just a farmer. Your Rotom phone is buzzing. You've received a message. Okay, so we do own a phone. I was wondering if Brioche lived in the kind of town that they don't even have Rotom phones, or the kind of farm where they do actually have connections to the outside world. So yeah, this is lore in the making. We do own a phone, and we do have at least a basic understanding of the outside world through the internet. This is what we're coming up with now, based on the fact that we own a phone. Dear Brioche, you're invited to join the ZA Royale, a battle tournament to determine the greatest Pokémon trainers in Lumiose City. Anyone who attains the highest rank, rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers, and be granted a wish, as long as it is in our power to fulfill. If you want to take part, please open the attached file to install the ZA Royale app on your device. We eagerly await your enrollment. Sincerely, the ZA Royale staff. Was that your invite? Great timing. I figured they'd invite you, since you held your own when you weren't even signed up. Yeah, I guess our character doesn't like fighting, but they're good at it. Sort of like Boron Brioche from Fuga. A big, peaceful, gentle giant type, but has a huge cannon when things come down to it. That's Boron. They want you to join because they figure you'll liven up the competition. I also got that message out of the blue after I did some battling here in Lumiose. For real, Lumiose is wild. It truly is. They do things kind of weird around here, don't they? That's just not our perspective as a farmer. Things really are just kind of weird, in general, for a city to run itself this way. Bigwigs around here really want to find a crop of strong trainers. Let me see your Rotom phone for a sec, and I'll set up the app for you. I can put in my contact info while I'm at it. Okay, good, because we're no good with this thing. I'm deciding. There's the install button. Voila. Can you also tell us how to take photos? We never did figure that out. ZA Royale app successfully installed. Okay, the app's ready, but are you? I can't force you, but I'm kinda begging here. Please, join me and the rest of Team MZ to try and win the ZA Royale. You've got the makings of a really good trainer, and I'd love if you could use your skills to help me. To help all of Lumios, really. This is a lot at once. I know I'm coming on strong, but that's because it's so important, please. Okay, and then a repeat. Alright. Convince me a little more. Okay. You scratched your head twice, you gave us the pained expression a couple of times. I guess we're convinced. We'll do it for the room and board. And for the city. Seriously? Oh, I'm so relieved. I could almost cry. Thank you. This means a ton. Welcome to Team MZ. I can't wait to see what you'll do. Let's get you all signed up in the ZA app. And we gotta make sure you've got the Team MZ look in your profile pic. Here you go. Your official Team MZ gear. Proof that you're one of us. Oh right, our default clothing. I guess we can't just wear the t-shirt as our main look. Obviously, whenever we get the option to change our clothes, we'll probably change out of the jacket, but they have to introduce the iconic cover art look at some point. And a satchel. No way can you battle carrying your huge travel bag, right? Yeah, we can't even throw out our Pokeball, apparently. This satchel won't get in your way. Well, what are you waiting for? Try it on along with the jacket. Do we look good? We look... alright. I'm not sure if green is our color, though. They kinda look better on the default protagonist's, hair color, I think. We'll workshop it. I guess brown might be more our style considering, well, Tawny's hair color is sort of similar to ours, at least the top part, so she looks good in brown, so that might look good on us too. But we don't want to clash with her, or blend in too much with her. I guess we want to look a little bit different. Anyway, hey, looking good. Let's take a pic for your profile. Yeah, tell us how to take a photo. Actually tell me how to use the camera mode. I want to use that for intros and outros and all that. I'll send it over so you can finish signing up. You have now officially entered the ZA Royale. This app is for trainers taking part in the ZA Royale. It lets you check key stats about your current standing, including your rank and how many points you have. Whenever an opponent has been decided for you, or for your next promotion match, this app will show you who you'll be facing. We don't have a next match yet. Gonna take 1,000 points, I guess. There you go, all set. Like it shows, you start out at rank Z. And your goal is to climb from the bottom all the way to rank A at the top. How nice it is to see so much energy so early in the day. I could not help overhearing. It puts my mind at ease to know that you will join the ZA Royale, Brioche. Lumios bustles today with Pokémon and people, but beneath the surface lurks a terrible grief. I hope you will claim victory in the ZA Royale, so we might free Lumios at last. What's wrong with Lumios? It seems fine to me. To that end, you should explore the city day and night. Get to know her Pokémon and her people. Such bonds will be sure to help you. Kiruru. Don't worry, I'll teach you everything you need. First of all, a Pokémon trainer is what we call someone who battles with Pokémon. And the number one thing a trainer in Lumios should know is how to roll. Yeah, they have to learn this in Lumios. No other trainers in the world have to learn this. Because of how crazy things are in Lumios, trainers have to learn how to dodge roll, like Dark Souls. How to roll? Like a bread roll. Well, when a wild Pokemon's attacking you, you gotta dodge it. Here, I'll show you. What, just here in the lobby? You're crazy. Kiruru. That's a pretty good roll. Probably a lot of iframes on it. And that's how you roll out of the way of a move. Tawny, could you turn it down like 2 notches? Can't you shush him as? Yell at him a little? It would be unseemly for me to shout and scold, especially since I have been enjoying their antics. Tawny is teaching Team MZ's new member an important lesson. New member? Weren't you just complaining about me being loud, Lida? Fair, sorry. Is this a new member? Yep, meet Brioche. Enchanté. Brioche says with a terrible pronunciation, doesn't know the fancy speak. Nice to meet you too. I'm Lida. I'm a dancer, and I came to Lumios chasing my dreams of going pro. Plus my big brother. Oh, your big brother? A dancer in Lumios, and you have a big brother? I wonder who that might be. I mean, it might not be Tierno, or whatever his name was. I don't remember their names too well. But I'm just going to assume. You can tell the whole long story later, okay? Right now I've got to get our newbie up to speed. Okay, Brioche. Next up after rolling is Pokemon battling. Meet me out in front of Hotel Z. We might go on a little bit long for this first episode, just to get through the tutorial and learn how to actually take out our camera. Just so I can begin and end episodes with the camera, which hopefully can remove UI and stuff. Anyway, dashing is on the B button. There's no need to hold the button down. You'll continue to dash, as long as you keep moving. Good to know. And press Y to dive and roll. Doing so will let you dodge the attacks of aggressive Pokemon and avoid taking damage. But only for us, right? I was a little bit confused, because I wasn't quite sure when we saw previews for this game if we were going to actually control the Pokemon in battle, like move them around, or do they follow us when we move around and they kind of dodge when we dodge? Somehow I don't think that's going to be the case. I guess we're going to find out. They'd probably give a tutorial on making your Pokemon dodge enemy attacks, if that was the case. I know that there are moves that help you like avoid attacks, but I don't know if there's just basic dodging for the Pokemon. Maybe not. That's a pretty good dodge. I think that's even more distance than Tawny demonstrated. And the run button. Yep, we stop running when we stop holding on the control stick. If guests see people battling Pokemon right out front, they're gonna think this is one weird hotel. What, is that not normal for Lumiose City? Apparently it is. They just jump people out on the streets. Steal their bags and all that. A Pokemon battle is a fine thing. You learn much about a person by seeing what Pokemon they battle with and how. Yeah, and we learn a lot about you through this tiny, ancient Floette that shoots lasers out of its flower. Vert Sector 8, apparently. Ready for a Pokemon battle with me? Yeah. Good. In the ZA Royale, how well you battle is everything. So let's see how you do. We are challenged by Tawny of Team MZ. And she's using Totodile. How kind of her to pick that one. We'll take advantage of it though, as you do. Okay, we can't actually do a dodge roll while we're in battle, so that just means our Pokemon won't actually be dodging attacks. Oh, we can actually decide where they go by... It seems like there's a targeting circle on the ground. I didn't think you'd knock out Totodile, but we're not done just yet. Every Pokemon has at least one type. There are 18 types in total, so far. Chikorita's Grass type, Tepig is Fire type, Totodile is Water type. When a Pokemon is hit by an attack, The damage calculation takes into account that Pokemon's type, and the move's type. Super effective attacks deal more damage, while not very effective attacks deal less. Oh, she's got both. She's actually balancing kindness and rudeness. I respect it. Well, I mean, we might as well attack with the other move that we have if we're still waiting on tackle. Okay, it's not like a targeting circle on the ground, it's more like it just goes towards the enemy or something, I don't know. Or sometimes towards Chikorita. It doesn't seem like we have control over it. But yeah, even though Leafage isn't very effective, it's still optimal to use it. Interesting how that works out in this new battle system. You're even better than I thought you'd be. Somehow she's blending both the, what we might call the weaker rivals with the stronger rivals, in the sense that she picked both the starter that's weaker to our starter, and also the starter that's stronger to our starter. Funny how she's like the first one to ever do that. And she used both of them in her first battle against us. She really should have won that, but somehow she didn't. I guess that's just our main character energy or something, I don't know. That match taught me one thing for sure. You're gonna make an amazing trainer. Thanks. I think Lumios's future will be a lot more secure with you in it. Lumios's future? More secure? What does that mean? Yeah, we'll talk more about it later. Before that, we've got to get you ready to take part in the ZA Royale. The more Pokemon you've got, the better your odds of winning. So we gotta get you to a wild zone to catch some Pokemon, but there's somewhere else that we need to go first. A Pokemon Center. I was gonna say a fashion boutique for a makeover, but that works too. There were ACs for Calm, or of Calm, for weary trainers. Your Rotom phone's map will tell you where Pokemon Centers are located. Can you teach us how to use that? I guess the phone has intelligence of its own, so it's going to show us on its own. The map app shows you the names of areas and information about various facilities around Lumios. It also has a handy guidance feature. I can help you find your next destination. Check the map at any time when you're out exploring the city by pressing plus. From your map, press X to open your mission list, then LNR to switch between the two tabs, and check the details of the missions you currently have. If you have multiple missions ongoing, you can also find, or also change, which one you want guidance enabled for. Okay, guidance, got it. We only have one mission, no side missions. And we're going to the Pokemon Center, which is right outside of where we started, I guess. Right, we went down this street and arrived over here. Yeah, we went down this way, that's where our first battle was, and then this area was a tiny little battle area that ended right over here. And the map, I don't know if this is bigger or smaller than I would have thought. It's kind of both actually somehow. It's both smaller than I would have thought, but it being smaller than I would have thought still feels kind of big because this area that we just explored, even though it looks small, it feels sizable. I don't know. Okay. If you ever get lost, you can always come back here to reorient yourself. Now let's move, shall we? The goals you try to achieve as part of Team MZ are referred to as main missions. When you're feeling lost or unsure about what to do next, check the guidance provided in your mission list to help you find the way. Okay. Yep, that's the map. I've been wondering. The Pokemon anime is currently airing the, well, in Japan anyway, which I'm keeping up with. The Mega Evolution, or rather the episode Mega Evolution arc, which features Roy and Ult wandering around Lumios in a sort of flashback special 3 or 4 episode thing. And in that, they were kind of hanging around a fancy dojo. That fancy dojo probably isn't in this game, right? The Mayo Maze Dojo, I guess would be the name. They probably didn't model it just as a special crossover thing, but it'd be interesting if it was in the game. That's currently airing as we speak. They just aired episode 2. At the time of my playing, right after this game came out. Emma is also in that anime, but she's in the past in the anime. She's currently in the future for this game. Which is right now, the future. Well, this sucks. Yeah, the future sucks, I know. What do you think is the deal here, Brioche? A pack of Wall Street boulders? Some kind of art installation? Yeah, that's what Brioche thinks. He thinks this is art. However they got here, they're definitely boulders. Did wild Pokemon use a move around here? As if we're not short on customers already. You don't see any business at all with these here. Oh well. I know a special route we can use as a detour. Follow me. Oh, we gotta unlock Rock Smash? Are we going back to that? I thought we were done with that, like forever. Chikorita. Use Rock Smash. What do you mean you don't know Rock Smash? Chill with it. Okay, that's fine. Do we have photo mode now? We do. Okay. I guess when we unlock the phone, we unlocked photo mode. So I am now free to end the episode whenever I want with photo mode, I guess. You can use the camera in your Rotom phone to take photos of the scenery along Lumios, or to capture moments you'd like to remember, or to begin and end episodes. Photos you take will be saved in your system's album. So there should be a way to remove the AI, right? Hopefully? There we go. This is what I want. Well, we still have the plus in the center of the screen, but this still works mostly for removing most of the UI and just beginning the episode with a shot of, I don't know, an alley, or a shot of Garnish's cute little face. Seems like we've also got emotes for our little Pokemon. Get angry. Get tired? The music's a little bit annoying, the way that it comes from the phone. It'd be annoying to start episodes with this music playing, but I do kind of like these emotes. There's a zoom. Oh, it even does that thing that I don't really know what it really is, how cameras widen their field of vision when you zoom out beyond 1x or whatever. And what else have we got? We can also begin and end episodes with shots of ourselves, apparently. And these poses don't require us to play music in the background. It seems fairly similar to the UI that was in Scarlet and Violet. Oh, I see. This changes the way our face looks. Okay. It seems like they might have simplified this a little bit compared to the menu in Scarlet and Violet. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Okay, that's real creepy. Stop that, Brioche. We'll come up with something for the end of the episode when we decide we want to end the episode. Maybe a little bit longer. Hey, up here! Oh, you want us to go on the roof? Is this allowed? Nice weather up here, huh? We just gotta drop down over there, then we'll be near the Pokemon Center. Are you crazy? The answer is yes. Everyone in Lumios is crazy. Teaching us to drop off roofs. What a welcome. Obviously that's sort of a one-way route, so we'll get back to the hotel another way. But now you've gotten a glimpse of the city's backways. Anyway, detour complete. I'll show you the rest of the way to the Pokemon Center. Hey look, it's Mareep. It looks so fluffy in this engine. No one really wants to talk to us. Oh wait, you do. Oh, look at that fancy frou-frou. I always get the latest news from the magazines at kiosks. Want something to drink? Oh, we have a fair amount of money. I guess Poke is more equivalent to yen, so this is more like we came to town with... Well, actually, I don't know how much we won from battle. Maybe that's 664 is how much we won from battle, and we started with 10,000 in our bag, so... I guess we came to town with about... Would that be $60 or $70 for yen to USD, I assume? Something like that. Give us a milk. A bottle of Moo Moo milk costs 600 Poke. All good? Yeah, we'll do that with our winnings. Then here's your bottle of Moo Moo milk. Anything else today? Nah, that's it. We got some milk. We can't drink it though, it's for the Pokémon. For 100 HP. The best part about buying stuff is choosing. Once you've actually bought something, you know exactly what you're getting. That's no fun. Interesting way to look at it. I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I can get behind that mindset because I just don't understand it. But I'm sure there's a logic to it. Who's this? That's that fairy gym leader, isn't she? Wasn't she from the first game, or the original XY game? Is this what she does now? She looks like this? Oh, you're landscaping. We're trimming the bushes. Don't worry. I'm making sure my Pokemon's using moves safely. Where's that Flaffy? Wow, it looks so good. So fluffy. Pokemon are dropping so many items these days. Of course I can just pick them up and sell them. Jean District and Blue District. Are our neighbors, I guess. Insectawny. I like how some NPCs are running through and some NPCs are walking. It just feels natural. No, we can't talk to this one. That's fine. But I think it's great to have Pokemon in the city. I wonder, how do the Pokemon feel about living with humans here in the city? A city where people and Pokemon coexist sounds nice and all, but Pokemon must also be nervous about getting too close to humans, right? Yeah, that's why we have the dodge roll. When they're nervous, they lash out. This region's Pikachu. This area near the station is nice and busy. You can really feel the glamour of Lumios. Can we go back to the station? Hey, come meet me at the Pokemon Center. Okay. Later. Oh. Lopunny is smaller than I would have thought, based on art. And the anime, I guess. I think in the anime, Lopunny is bigger. You can meet new Pokemon around every corner in this city. What a time and place to be alive. I'm sure they have Lopunny back where Brioche lives. Wonder what kind of Pokemon they have just out in the countryside. Rabbits, sheep, farm animals, just the general kind of stuff. Probably nothing fancy like Medicham. I'm sure they have Go-Goat. Eevee is a fox, sort of. Maybe they have that. Did we talk to this one? We can't talk to this one. We can talk to this one though. Actually, did we just skid just now? Yeah, we did. There's like an animation for that. Gonna have to be precise to activate it though. And when we run... Yeah, another skid. And speaking of, can we... Unbelievable. They should have learned. They should have learned by now. Was this in the original Legends Arceus? I don't think I remember if there was spinning in that game. Oh well. I don't want to spend all my Pokémon money on Pokeballs, but I want to be able to catch new Pokemon friends whenever they pop up. If your Pokemon get injured, bring them to the Pokemon Center right away to get healed. I mean, that's the least we should do, or that's the least we should be doing, after they battle so bravely for us, right? I like this Pokemon Center. It's non-standard in the interior decoration, and it's also just got this open design. No loading screen, the music changes when you enter, it's really fancy. Oh, not you. Try talking to the lady at the counter, but we're nervous. Enchante. Is that Enchante? Okay, right. I wasn't sure if we were pronouncing it weirdly based on the spelling here. I guess it just added the extra E at the end, so I thought she was pronouncing it weirdly. I don't know. Is this your first visit to a Pokemon Center in this city? It's our first visit to a Pokemon Center ever. If you bring us your injured Pokemon, we'll heal them, no charge. We sell items too. Oh right, they combined the store, I guess. Also, might I recommend that you install the Pokédex app on your phone? Can you teach us how to do that? There's a promotion underway right now. If you catch 5 Pokemon species and register them in your Pokédex, there's a prize in it for you. Allure, how about it? Ready to install the Pokédex app? I'll pass. Oh, don't be shy, it's free. Here, I'll get you set up. Okay, thanks. We said we'll pass because we're too embarrassed to try to install things when we don't know how the phone works. But if you're doing it for us, then... You got the Pokédex app installed on your Rotom phone. Try bringing out your new buddy for a sec, Brioche. There's Gornish. Getting registered. Chikorita's data has been added to the Pokédex. Do we get a professor in this game? A Pokemon professor? The Pokédex. Having this app on your smartphone allows you to build up a record of Pokemon that you encounter in Lumiose City. Data will be registered whenever you obtain a Pokemon, such as by catching it via evolution, or by receiving it from another trainer. It's a little bit sad that we no longer get like a physical Pokédex like you did in the previous games, the earlier games. It's all just like apps on phones now. But I guess the fun thing is that your phone is a Pokemon. It's a Rotom Dex, so it's like its own thing. Which I guess is an evolution of the series, so that is fun. Yep, there's Gornish, or at least Gornish's species. A sweet aroma gently wafts from the leaf on its head. It is docile and loves to soak up sun rays. You dove right into using your new Pokédex app. Thank you very much. Once you catch 5 different species of Pokemon and register them in your Pokédex, please report your success to the Pokemon Research Lab. I guess that's the deal, huh? We get these things for free, but the Research Lab gets all the research for free in return, basically. Nice of them to offer a prize. Let's head to that wild zone and start catching some Pokemon. Hey, that poster. It looks really cute. I like that. I like that a lot. I like walking around in first person like this. Miltank approved, apparently, whatever that says. So does this like get in the way of traffic, all of these wild zones? Where do the wild Pokemon in Lumiose go to sleep? The wild zone, right? Wouldn't that make sense? Do I need to buy Pokeballs? You know what, I'm sure she's gonna give us a bunch of Pokeballs. I hope you find plenty of Pokemon and plenty of cafes that you love here in the city. Is this gonna be our main cafe right outside of the hotel? I guess so. I'm afraid we can't seat you at the moment. For me, there's nothing better than relaxing in a cafe with my Pokemon. Even from a purely artistic point of view, Pokemon are masterpieces. We're not going to talk to every NPC in the world, just Just kind of taking it slow, getting a sense for what the NPCs are like in this game. I like to enjoy coffee with my Pidgey. It's a great way to become friendly with your Pokemon. Well, where's the coffee for your Pidgey then? I'm sure Pidgey can drink coffee. I'm sure it's fine. It's not like everyone wants to live together with Pokemon. Some people just aren't fond of them. Wherever you see that green light, it's marking the boundaries of a wild zone. There are areas where you can battle and catch the city's wild Pokemon. We keep getting more wild Pokemon in Lumios, so wild zones were set up for them to hang out in. The different wild zones have different Pokemon living in them. Now let's get you catching some Pokemon. You'll feel better with a bigger team. Wild zones are sectioned off areas in Lumios City, where wild Pokemon can live in conditions similar to their natural habitats. If you go into one, you may be attacked by aggressive Pokemon, but you'll have plenty of chances to catch Pokemon as well. Into the wild zone we go. Don't forget, if a wild Pokemon comes at you, be ready to roll and dodge its moves. Thanks for the reminder, it's not fully ingrained in my head. We gotta do this now. I mean, we did this in Legends Arceus, but still. If you're looking for Hotel Z, head straight down this alley here. Yeah, we'll do that, when we can. Into the wild zone we go. Don't forget, if a wild Pokemon comes at you, be ready to roll and dodge its moves. Wild Zone 1, be ready for attacks from wild Pokemon if you're going to enter this wild zone. Would you look at that? One of the most competitive Pokemon, at least its evolution, apparently. I don't know the details. See that little Pokemon that popped out from behind the taxi? That's a Fletchling. You should try and catch it. It's pretty relaxed, so it won't run away unless you attack it. Perfect for catching practice. If you want to catch a wild Pokemon, throw a Pokeball. Use ZL to focus, then press and hold ZR to aim a Pokeball. Then let go of ZR to let it fly. If the ball hits a wild Pokemon, it may result in a successful catch. If you have a Pokeball ready but want to cancel, press B. Here you go, some Pokeballs. 10 Pokeballs. A device for catching wild Pokemon. What's it like in there, we'll never know. It's thrown like a ball at a Pokemon, comfortably encapsulating its target. I'm sure it's comfortable. Press and hold ZR to aim a Pokeball, and let go to throw it. You can also focus on a target by pressing and holding ZL. That makes it easier to aim. They kind of told us this already, but I guess this is different. Focusing lets us see the name, level, and how easy it is to catch. The more caret symbols, I guess, you see next to a Pokemon, the better your chances of catching it. We're behind it, so it's pretty high right now. Although I guess there's no like behind bonus in this game. Wasn't there that kind of bonus in the first game? In Legends Arceus? Okay, this is what the free aim is like. And just like Legends Arceus, I guess we can miss a bunch of Pokeballs if we don't aim properly. But yeah, we just put the target right over or use a lock-on, and it's just going to fly right towards it, I guess. So close. Like you saw, hitting a Pokemon with a Pokeball doesn't guarantee you'll catch it. But don't worry, one more good donk with a Pokeball, and I bet you'll get it. Yeah, donk it. It's loading something. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Go ahead, donk it. Congrats, you caught a Fletchling. Pokemon you catch will join your team and battle alongside you. Gathering more Pokemon to battle with will help make you a better trainer. Now let's see if you can handle a stronger Pokemon. That Pokemon's called Bunnelby. It's more aggressive, so if it spots you, it'll attack. But it's okay. All you gotta do is have your trusty Pokemon attack the wild one and lower its HP. The more you lower a target's HP, the better your chances of a successful catch. In fact, if you defeat the target in battle, you'll have a brief catch window, a moment where the Pokemon becomes far easier to catch. Act fast. Was that in Legends Arceus, catching them after they faint? I guess I have to do this because the battles are in real time now, so it's hard to juggle the Pokeball, juggle it into the rotation while you're focused on battling. If you keep pelting the same Pokemon with Pokeballs, you may anger it. While it's angry, it can't be caught. Pokeballs will bounce right off it. You'll have to wait until it calms down before trying again. You need to bring out your partner Pokemon so you can catch this wild Bunnelby. For wild Pokemon attacks, left or right to choose, and then up to send it out. Call them backwards down, but be careful. If you don't have a Pokemon out, wild Pokemon will attack you directly, because they're just that rude. If you take too many hits, you'll black out. Fight me! Oh, we can't be hit by that. We're not affected. Go on, try it again. Ow, I guess we got hit. Yep, there's the edge of the screen going. Okay. I need to get used to dodging. I guess we dodge as soon as we see that it's doing a move, not when the move is about to come out. Just focusing on my own normals at this moment. My normals, like it's a fighting game. My basic movement is what I mean. Come on, let me practice a dodge, a real dodge. We can do this. Did I get hit? I think I dodged it. I don't see the screen. Yeah, well, I guess we're fine. Alright, come on out. Do a tail whip. Give it a leafage. Throw a Pokeball. Just to see what it's like when someone actually fainted. Okay. Well, now I wish I kinda saw the capture period when they actually faint to get a sense for what that feels like. I'm sure I'll get used to all of that soon enough when we get properly further into the game, I guess. Nice. That right there is how you catch wild Pokemon. One more thing. Crouching helps when you want to sneak up and catch Pokemon. It's harder for Pokemon to spot you if you're crouched and hiding in tall grass or something. Yeah, left stick to crouch. Hide from the Pichu. It's scary. Crouching in patches of tall grass will hide your presence even better, or behind objects, etc. You're itching to throw some more Pokeballs, huh? Here you go. Even more Pokeballs. Thanks. If you need more, you can buy some at the Pokemon Center. You just need 5 Pokemon species to get that prize, right? Let's catch them, and head to that research lab. Is that 5 total? Yeah, so that includes our garnish. But I think we'll handle that in the next episode. We're kind of in the middle of a dangerous, very dangerous wild zone. Probably not as dangerous as the battle zones at night. But I guess still kind of dangerous, even though this is just the Route 1 basically. Even so, we'll end the episode standing right here. With our fancy new photo mode and as soon as I remember how to use this. So we want to do that, and I guess we can do some kind of pose. Us saying, look at us mom, we're in the fancy city. We're real city folk now. I guess we'll show off the new gesture that we learned upon entering the city. Yeah, send that to Mom and Dad. And while Ryosh comes up with a message to send Mom and Dad to convince them that he hasn't immediately died upon entering the city, now would be a good time to take a break.